All right, and joining me today is Ugly Man Joe, who fights Alan Amandovsky at UFC Vegas 55. That fight is on May 21st. So, Joe, we've chatted a couple of times before your Contender Series fight, after you're looking for a fight, before your debut. I've been wanting to ask you this every single time. You got to tell me the story about when the mustache started to become a part of the game, because I see it on you every time. It's a huge part of it. When did we decide to grow it all out?
It's looking pretty fresh right now. Hey. Yeah, no, my mustache, I think it's only been 2 years, maybe close to 3 years, something like that. But dude, I've always wanted to like connect in here on my beard because I wanted the whole like Rick Ross thing. And then in here doesn't connect either. So I've been trying and it never works. So I was like, man, I got to do something with my face. So my mustache would always get, decently long. And I'm like, I wonder if I could curl it. And I've been with Modern Image, which is my barber for the longest as well. So him and I just agreed together, like, let's go ahead and just play with the mustache. And it worked. I loved it. A lot of people took to it well.
I love it. And certainly people took to it as well because, the hype around your debut was huge. Obviously, that fight doesn't go exactly the way that you planned, but was there any big takeaway from that fight after all was said and done?
Yeah, I mean, I just started watching it here recently. So for a while, I thought I got my ass kicked, to be honest. I thought I just showed a lot of toughness and grit and just got my ass whooped. But I recently watched it like this month. And after watching it, I was like, wow, like I did way better than I thought. I was exhausted. I had a very, very short camp. And then that was like cut into my Christmas break. So right before accepting that fight, I was just like drinking and eating and just enjoying December. You know what I mean? And so to take that fight and to go 3 rounds with a beast, Jamie Pick is a beast and he's super athletic and he had many chances to put me away. He didn't put me away. It just showed me that I'm definitely supposed to be here. And I'm a lot better than I showed in that fight. I've gotten 3 months this time to prepare for this guy, so I'm excited to show.
Well, that is exciting. Now, I want to go back to something you said right there at the beginning, which was that you didn't watch it until very recently, like a month ago. Is there a reason why you didn't? Is that something you normally do, or could you just not bring yourself to watch it?
Dude, no, I normally watch my fights thousands of times, like after I have them win or loss. Like all the fights I've had, like, before this loss, I only had one of the loss, but I've watched that one 1,000 times too. And no, I was trying to pull it up on the app and I would always get an error. I didn't know why. I'm like, Jesus, it's killing me. Like, let me see it. And recently, one of my buddies, Jared Ingram, I took him to one of his recent fights and we were just talking about it. He's like, you want to see it? You haven't seen it? I was like, yeah, I want to see it. So I got to watch it twice in the car that moment, just headed to his fight just because I hadn't seen it. But when I saw it, I was like, dude, I did way better than I thought. Like, I see myself defending all his takedowns. Like, sure, I didn't get any takedowns of my own. I was exhausted. This guy's super athletic. Like, I'm landing nasty shots. Like, my gas tank is gone, but I'm still, like, able to, like, defend myself and move my head and, explode and hit him with shots of my own. Like, it was insane, dude. So I'm super confident right now.
I know you're booked for a fight May 21st, but I also know about a month after that, the UFC is coming to Texas. And I just have to ask, are you bummed out that somehow you didn't wind up waiting a week later, getting a live audience near home?
Well, I'm actually in Dallas, but that fight's in Austin. No, I'm not bummed out because now I get to show off and look awesome on this fight and then go and just be a spectator. You know what I mean? And freaking hopefully get my name popped up under me, sitting in the crowd, like Ugly Man Joe's in the crowd, and I'm sitting there looking all fresh. Like hopefully a moment like that could happen, which would be awesome too. So no, it's all an experience, man, and it's all just awesomeness just happening in front of my eyes. Me and my girl get to experience all this stuff together. So I'm just excited to just be a part of all of it and like be present in all of these moments and not let them just like fly by me and misappreciating all of them.
Out of curiosity, so you are a big fight fan, like you watch all the time and you're going to be front row and excited for all that?
Heck yeah.
I talk to fighters sometimes and they tell me they don't even watch fights. Like I talked to Gregor Gillespie. He says he doesn't watch fights. He doesn't believe in watching certain fights and stuff like that. But so then let me get your take on the main event. What do you like in Calvin Kattar, Josh Emmett?
I thought Holly Holmes was the main event. Oh, you're talking about in Austin.
Oh, yeah, in Austin. You're going to be the spectator for that one.
Yeah. No, I didn't even know who was on the card. I think I have some teammates on the card. I'm mainly just excited for Julian Marquez to fight. That's a great looking fight. I can't remember who else is on that card. I think David Onama might have just got put on that card, if I'm not mistaken.
Always exciting.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't even know Kattar was the main event, but I love Kattar striking. I love Kattar. And I actually, my debut with Kattar was the headliner for that. So yeah, I'd love to see Kattar. Who's he fighting?
Josh Emmett.
Emmett's a beast too. Emmett's a beast too.
Yeah, you're gonna be seeing some fireworks, man.
Yeah, I hope they just go all the way and bang it out for 3 rounds, honestly. Because Emmett has nasty stopping power, but Kattar has like sick combinations and angles. So yeah, I'm excited to see that. But I'm mainly excited for Julian Marquez. He fights that day.
I got to ask you about the preparation for a guy who hasn't fought in 3 years. What is it like trying to prepare and trying to game plan for a guy who's, there's no recent footage on him because there's no recent fights from him.
I don't know. I didn't even really know he didn't train that long. It really doesn't matter, honestly. And I don't even do the film watching. It's my coaches. So I just do what they tell me to do. James Krause with Glory MMA and Anthony Salangsay with SFS MMA. They both have told me firsthand, like, I feel like I know this guy, like they've watched so much film on him. So I just got to just show up and do what I do, man. And this smile I have and this energy I feel now, I'm going to just take that with me into the cage and we're going to have a lot of fun. And I'm not getting put away by somebody who's been finished. So, either he's going to go 3 rounds, which he didn't even do then, and he's older now, so he's definitely not going to do it now, or he's going to get finished earlier.
Nice. And do you have a specific prediction how you see it getting it done?
I could see myself choking him out or something in the second round or just taking him down and beating his face. But I'm prepared to go all 3. Hopefully we can go all 3 because I'm looking to get a bonus this fight and just put on, man. I'm just trying to put on for my city, dude.
I was looking at your Twitter this morning and I saw the pinned tweet at the top. Right before you turned pro, you called out Jake Paul for an MMA fight and it's still pinned up there. So clearly it's pinned up there for a reason. Is that something you'd like to manifest into reality at some point in time in your life?
Dude, I could smash that guy then, and I definitely smash this guy now. I remember he had a lot going on at the time, like calling out MMA fighters and stuff. And I really wanted to go pro with the UFC. I felt like I was good enough at the time. I ended up going pro with Bellator, which is still cool. And for me, it's just all about this one moment, dude. I got one chance to get as big as I can get and build some stuff for my family. And that's what I plan on doing. Jake's not really calling out smaller names, so I'm a little smaller name right now, but that's going to stay up there until that moment that we have that fight because we're going to probably fight. I'm going to beat his ass.
Well, we look forward to that. And we, of course, look forward to this weekend where Ugly Man Joe fights Alan Amendovski at UFC Vegas 55. Once again, that's May 21st. Joe, thank you so much for the time, man. I really appreciate it.
Hey, appreciate your time too, man. Thanks a lot.